Hello everyone, and welcome back to Destroyers 2 Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. And as always, remember that we are destruction. Wahoo! And without further ado, I think it's time we finally start getting hyped with you. Yeah, Akuma's gonna show up in like what? What the hell is Blanca biting? Akuma's gonna show up in like 2 days from now in Street Fighter 6, I think. So, I think the best thing to do right now would just to use him in a couple like games and just have some fun, right, Daniel McGee? So if you're expecting Evo level gameplay here, then no, we're just gonna wake up the EPs. We're gonna do some lights into a grab, and maybe, just maybe, we might even get one Raging Demon. So let's start off with his first appearance, right? Also, no, I'm not gonna try and unlock the fight to fight him. Frack that. We're just gonna use him. Yeah. Today might just be this game for Akuma, and tomorrow we'll see if we play Street Fighter 4 and 5. And then I guess on Wednesday is when he shows up, right? Oh, he's right there! Shoot him in the back! Did they say the title? Aw, sad face. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Oh, it has the bad announcement. Well, I mean, not bad, but why they decided to have the announcer voice dial, that's a different thing. Alright, how do you use Akuma? Well, I guess you have 3 seconds on Ryu, then 3 seconds on T-Hawk, then 3 seconds on Guile, then 3 seconds on Kame. And then apparently you just go back to Ryu and then you press all the buttons and start at the same time. But I messed up, so I'm just going to load the save file where I actually did it. It took me like 15 minutes to do this, and I'm like, bruh. So, yeah, we're just going to cheat. Anyways, when you do it, a shadow figure appears as your character art, and hey, now we have Gouki. I know how to do cheats and glitches. This is where the hard part begins. Actually winning. Do I still get air fireballs or no? Ooh, nice. Woo! Let's get the grab. Check it out. Fuck! Sure you can! Well, actually it's a Ghost Shoryu, so... Not the machine gun punch. Okay, yeah. It might be one of those long streams where I get my ass kicked a lot. I was gonna say, can I do the classic combo with Akuma? I guess not in this one. No! No! Spam! 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 GG. I was scared of getting killed by a super, but apparently he can just spam. Okay. Oh crap! Okay. This might be a weird stream where I save after every fight. I'm not doing the Akuma glitch or code every time I lose. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah. Nice. Ooh, so you can do it. But after a heavy Tatsumaki? Okay. So I was gonna be like, okay, so like, compared to like Ryu and Ken, we're like, well, what does Akuma have that they don't? I guess for Fireball. There's some technical stuff, but like, visually it's just air Fireball. I mean, even Ryu has a Shakunen. Granted, I guess you can do it whenever you want to with Akuma. Ooh! Air Tatsumaki trade. Oh! Bruh! Half my fucking health! Do you want to be funny if I check the settings and then this is on easy mode? Actually, I don't think I can even check unless I quit the game. Perfect. Your problem is you don't have any rhythm! Yeah, I guess I don't. I need to check something. It's gonna be sadder if it's on easy. It's gonna be worse if it's on default. 2-2? Oh! It was on easier. Okay, well. This is gonna be interesting. We were fighting goddamn level 2 DJ, now we're at level 4 default? Alright. Nice. Ooh. Now, I'm assuming loading game doesn't also load the difficulty. That would be dumb. If anything, DJ's somehow easier on default difficulty. Damn. No, not the super! Oh, you tried to trip me out, didn't you? GG. I wonder if he has his demon. Oh, he does. That's cool. At least we have a move that gets us out of the corner and shit. Too bad I didn't use the move that would have gotten me out of the corner and shit, right? Or my killer combo's too much for you, man? It might be. It might be. I don't know, everything stays the same. If anything, 8 would be fucking crazy. One of these settings is gonna make it easier to win. I don't know, the slower the game, the more accurate my moves are, usually. Not with the grab. Holy shit, DJ. That's funny. I would. If it's not Guile, it's DJ that gives me problems, and if it's not neither of them, it's goddamn T-Hawk. Ooh, nice. Sure, you can. Too early, too early. I probably should have not tried flying in the air there. Okay, nothing I do to this game is gonna make it easier, so we're just gonna stay on default at this point. Holy shit. Only 12 minutes in, we can't get past the first player. It's always gonna be DJ because I don't want to spend time trying to figure out the code, so it's always gonna be the DJ. Speed Turbo 1? I thought I put it on default. See, Modern Street Fighter taught me that the Hurricane Kick goes through projectiles. GG. Damn. How did we go from like getting the first round to not even getting any? I don't know, but we might be here for a while. See, the original plan was to finish this game, then go to Alpha, and then go to Third Strike, but I think the problem might just be trying to finish this game now. If we can't beat this game, we can use Akuma in Street Fighter 6. Those are the rules. Holy crap! It's almost like he just wants me to spam air fireball, right? I do Tatsumaki, he stops it. I do Shoryu, he blocks it. We're just gonna be playing goddamn rocket jump now. Nice. Ooh, beautiful. Sit down. You killed me in 3 combos. Why does it keep on saying turbo 1 speed? Maybe the game actually does keep on loading the same save. Which that would actually make it worse, considering it would keep on loading up the easy save, right? I can't even wake up DP. He just elbows my fucking forehead. All I can say is this is not a level 1 CPU. Nice. I got close there. GG, GG. Also, I gotta find a way to fix this game. Let me see if I can actually unlock Akuma. Oh, 3 seconds on Ryu. Then 3 seconds on T-Hawk. 3 on you. 3 on you. And then 1 on you. And then I mess it up. I love it. Keeps on saying Turbo 1. Ooh, nice. Oh, I like how I had the wrong controls the entire time. I might as well just restart the stream at this point. Alright, let's see if we can even unlock Akuma again. Now that's gonna be the goal right now. So I gotta count it out. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. 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 1 Mississippi. That's it should have worked. Unless I have the controls wrong. Square, medium, heavy, and then X restart. How you doing, Magic Guy? This game doesn't want me to use Akuma. He's like, yeah, you're trash, and we gave you a chance, and you can't even get past this level. 1, 2, 3. Bro, these codes back in the day were something else. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Again. Apparently there's a delay with this version of the game, so sometimes you might as well wait 4 seconds, sometimes you might wait 5 seconds. Either way, too annoying and too long. So that's why I did it off of stream, but apparently I messed up. If it gets too much, I might just switch to alpha. I like how it's always Jamaica, though. Watch I do all of this, and it doesn't change nothing. Maybe I save here, and that way I know how many seconds I'm actually on a character. But yeah, to unlock Akuma in this game, you have to hover over Ryu for 3 seconds, then you hover over T-Hawk, then Guile, then Cammy, and then over to Ryu again. Then you press all 3 punches, plus start at the same time, and that's how you're able to use Akuma. It's annoying, especially on controller. Gonna do the countdown. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. 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 1 Mississippi. I don't know if I did it too early or too late, and apparently you go, it's 1 second on Ryu. I'm either doing it too slow or too fast. Either way, not fast enough. Oh, I might just try a couple more times. If it doesn't work, then fuck it. Well, let's just go to alpha at that point. That time I spent too much time on Ryu. If anything, you gotta thank Capcom for now, like, I don't know, making him a DLC character for this game. Yeah, the game doesn't want us to use it, so you know what? Fuck it. I already spent half an hour on a game that I'm terrible at. I can't use them, so we're just gonna go to Alpha 2. Fuck it. And you know, I should probably check if the fucking settings are default as well. Cool. This is the game I wanted to play. Well, this one and Third Strike over 2. 2 is good, it's just, if you can't Raging Demon, what's the point of using Akuma, right? Maybe we'll do that. We'll spend half an hour on each game. And if half an hour is spent in the settings trying to figure shit out, then I'm sorry. They should have just had Akuma on the screen. Why the fuck did you have to make it accurate as to how you unlock him back in the day, right? Ah, Rose. She's gonna give me trouble.
Round 1, fight!
Oh, maybe I should, Are my controls still fucked? There we go. I always liked that he had like a 3-hitter Tatsumaki. Or show you. We'll show you. Perfect! Not the air throw. I only got grabbed because I was trying to throw an air fireball. Ooh! Air block is the dumbest thing they've ever added to a fighting game. And I'm so glad it hasn't ever come back in Street Fighter. Where's my taunt button? There we go. I'm trying to do my super! Let me do my super! Fuck! GG, whatever. We'll get lucky if we get a couple Raging Demons in this game. Now stay down. Oh, Delphine. We might even get to see his family in the background. Oh, there she is.
Round 1, fight!
I have a teleport too. It's not as good as yours, but it looks cool. Whenever it wants to come out. Shit. Hadouken, Frosty Knight. How you doing? There we go. It's kind of hard to do on controller. You want me to press square, triangle, and R1 at the same time while doing a Shoryuken motion? Are you dumb? Just start off with the Raging Demon right away. Take off 70% off his health. Get fucked. Give me that perfect. Ooh, I forgot Akuma has the demon flip in this game. Let's see if we can do a demon grab. Damn it, I was close there. Don't do the drop kick. Oh no. Nice. You are not enough, even for a warm-up. He's not a nice person. Hey, we're going to England. probably the grossest stage in the whole entire Street Fighter series, and no one can tell me otherwise. And you know what? I actually don't mind it.
Round one, fight!
Chocolates. Nice. METSU, go Shoryu!
KO! You win! Round two, fight!
You want me to just shoot a Kamehameha to you? Let me do the Raging Demon. He's not gonna let me do it. Ooh! And then he jumps over. The only thing that's stronger than Raging Demon, a jump. GG. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. It's the character from Fortnite!
Round one, fight!
She's already doing her bullshit! Super long legs! Jumping on the screen for no reason! Whoever decided air blocking needed to be a thing, I hope they got fired. Like, if you want to put air block, put it in like the NBC games or the crossover games. Don't put it in the mainline Street Fighter games. Fuck it, at that point, put in assist characters as well. Why not? Yeah, she's a menace. You really just did that. Also, I just... Okay, whatever. I guess my fist just went through her legs there. There's only one move she can't really block. It's the one no one can.
KO! Round three, fight!
Fireball! Not the slap shot. Nice. Nice. Shit! How do those 3 kicks do more damage? Just die! Die! Thank you. I really hate Chun-Li. She's too bullshit in these games. If anything, we got lucky she did her super for no reason and then we just shot her in the air. Apparently Akuma has that super again. I haven't seen him like shoot a Hadouken in the air since Oni Street Fighter 4. And that's not really Akuma, so I guess technically since the 2D days. Yeah, no, she needed to die. I'm sorry Chun-Li fans, but she needed to die there. If I didn't kill her there, I was gonna spend like 20 fucking years with that battle. Probably one of my favorite songs in this game. Ooh, there's the demon grab. Can we do the alternate demon grab where Akuma just goes wild in the air and starts turning into a goddamn fidget spinner? That's the one I want to do. It's a hard one to do, but you gotta do the grab with the leg. Ooh, nice. Nice. Woo! Miss such.
Round 2. Fight!
Uh-oh! It's kind of sad that his air super's more useful in this game, fuck, than in Street Fighter 6. Yeah. Oh, there's the third round. Please, let me just do the leg grab. Just once, and then I won't do it again. Damn. I'm just dropping on him. I will say that's probably one of Akuma's funniest moves. The demon flip into just... my body's just gonna fall on you. Nice. Woo! GG. I was trying my hardest to get the Raging Demon out there. Don't make me angry or I'll beat the crap out of you. Holy shit. And because Akuma's on the select screen, I can just click on him again. That was the big problem with Street Fighter 2. If you die, you gotta do the code again.
Round 1. Fight!
I always wanted a Zangief costume where he keeps the cape on. That actually would be sick. Nice. Nice demon teleports to get out of that corner. Shit. I'm actually surprised I connected with him.
Round 2. Fight!
Leave me alone, let me do my demon to you, please. Woo! They made the Raging Demon much easier to perform throughout the years in the games. And by easier, I mean the window timing where you gotta press the 4 buttons in a row. They made it a bit more open. Like in Street Fighter 4, you could go square, square, forward, X, R1, and then you'll get it. In these games, you gotta go... You gotta do it in one motion. Motherfucker. Time to fight Tiger Guy. If there's a character that might as well be Akuma, it's a guy. I think he's the only character that has low and high fireballs in the whole entire series. And it's bullshit. Ooh. I tried to do it a couple times there, but even if I did it, that small fireball would have killed me. Oh, and then I died. Accept your weakness and never return here. Oh, if there's anyone I was gonna die to, it's 100% gonna be him.
Round 1. Fight!
Not the parry. Okay, I was gonna say if that shit connects. Ooh. Nice. The air fireballs have always been my favorite thing about Akuma. I mean, just doing them on the ground's boring because, I mean, like, Ryu and Ken can do that, so. Uh-oh, final boss time.
Round one, fight!
When are you coming back, Bison? I miss you. Okay, not that version of Bison, though. The Bison who has fucking projectiles? That was a bad mistake, and I'm glad they never did that again. Yo, let's just make a boss character have projectiles. He was already overpowered before, but now let's even give him more range, right? It is funny though. I will say that's probably what makes this version of Bison weaker, because he's not using his other moves. He keeps on using his goddamn fireball instead. Okay, I guess you can just grab me while I'm trying to trip you. I guess you're just gonna get a perfect on me? GG. You cannot fight destiny. Your world will be mine. The real question is what's going to be the harder battle, this or what comes next? And if it's who I'm expecting next, then it's definitely the next character. Nice. Nice. Stop grabbing me! Stop teleporting! Funny enough, no. Akuma's first appearance was in Street Fighter 2. Akuma is the first character from Street Fighter to be a canon character in Tekken, though. If anything, that's another game I was thinking about, like, playing a bit, just because he's technically in it. And, oh, look at that, he was also my favorite character to use in Tekken 7. If anything, I probably should be talking more about like the relevance of Akuma and what he means for fighting games and just video games in general, more so than actually trying to showcase anything cool with him. Yes, yes. So the way that works is in Tekken, it's Akuma, but it's not like Akuma from Street Fighter. You gotta imagine that version of Akuma, like, he's exactly the same as this version of Akuma, except he doesn't know what a Ryu is. He probably doesn't even know what, like, a Blanka Ball is. He's this version of Akuma that grew up in the Tekken world, right? So he has all the Akuma powers and the Akuma shit he does, Raging Demon and shit, but he doesn't know what a Ryu is, right? It's not like Akuma from Street Fighter teleported to the Tekken world, no. That version of Akuma just lived there, apparently. It's weird, it's interesting, I like how they made it work, though. It's some, like, multiverse type of bullshit.
Round one, fight!
Oh yeah, the way Akuma was introduced into the series was funny. Back in the day of only Street Fighter 2, video game magazines would make April Fool's jokes, and there was one that said you could fight a secret character named Shenlong in Street Fighter 2 if you did all these like bullshit things that like are hard to do, like get like perfects on all the fighters and kill them with supers and all that shit, right? Kill them under like 10 seconds. Things that would be like unnatural. And then when people would actually do that, it wouldn't unlock anything because it was an April Fool's joke, right? So Capcom was like, hey, you know, a lot of people are like really liking this like April Fool's joke. Why don't we like actually make a real character with this? And they're like, yo, we have like less than 2 hours to like ship this out. How do you want me to make a character in like that amount of time? And they're like, take Ryu or Ken's gi and just change the head and call it a day. Because yeah, Akuma's just the palette swap of Ryu and Ken. The only things that make him like unique visually are the prayer beads and the hair, right? So then, yeah, they added Akuma as a secret character. You see him in like the intro cutscene, but you don't actually see him on the character select list. So you're like, okay, how do you actually like fight him and use him? And you had to do, I think, is get perfects and supers on all the fighters on your way to Bison. And then when you fight Bison, you get a cutscene of Akuma just sliding past you. The screen goes like white. You see 2 punches or like 2 hit sparks, and then Bison's on the ground, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? This boss that like gave me so much troubles is now just dead, and now I gotta fight this like random fuck that killed him in like 2 hits. Okay, let's go. And yeah, that's when you first fought Akuma, and he had a lot of bullshit tactics back then. What were his most notable moves? Air double fireball. He would just throw 2 fireballs in the air, and it's just there's nothing you can do. It's a super hard fucking boss, but it was really cool back in the day, especially for like a fighting game. I don't even think Mortal Kombat did like secret bosses until MK2, which I don't know if that came out after Street Fighter. But yeah, I guess on the home versions or home console versions of Street Fighter 2, they added a code where you can use Akuma, and it's that thing that I was trying to show too, where you hover like 3 seconds over like so many different other people, and then you unlock him. He's so strong in Street Fighter 2 that he's the only character without a super meter, because he's that good. And unless I'm mistaken, and this is one of like the first things that made me go, yo, I actually like this character. Not even for like gameplay purposes, just because of what he represents. He was also the first character to be banned from like fighting game tournaments because of how broken he was. It's like, holy shit. That's how strong he is? He's so strong that he's broken. He's like actually I can't think of many he's like Meta Knight from Brawl. Before Meta Knight got banned in Brawl. I guess he was the original Meta Knight. And yeah, ever since then, Akuma's usually been in every Street Fighter game since. So how do you balance a character that's a boss character? Easy. You just make him a glass cannon. He has a lot of combos and crazy shit that no other characters can do, but he also has the lowest health pull out of every character in the game. Usually every character has like 1000 HP. Akuma usually is at 950 or 900, so that's how they usually balance him. Yeah. Although, I don't know, I would actually, I would compare him more to Marth. Fox is good, but Fox isn't top tier, unless I'm wrong. Like, I believe Marth is above, exactly, like, it's kind of hard to compare when there's just not many fighting game characters that get banned, right? It's actually so funny, like, when Akuma was in Tekken, he was the character that was the most, like, nerfed because of how broken he was. He made Tekken fans mad because Akuma doesn't play Tekken, he plays Street Fighter. So.
Round 1, fight!
So, another cool story about Akuma, and honestly, probably the thing that created this series in the long run. When Capcom was making games back in the 90s, they partnered up with a little company called Marvel, and Marvel's like, hey, you make like great fighting games. You should make like a fighting game with only like X-Men characters. And Capcom was like, dope, we'll do that. And they made a game called X-Men Children of the Atom, which is actually a pretty fun game. It's basically Street Fighter with X-Men characters. But the cool thing about that game is there's a secret final boss, and you can kind of guess who it is. Motherfucker, he's not gonna let me do I'm just gonna shoot him. So yeah, and X-Men Children of the Atom, I don't know what you gotta do, but you can actually fight Akuma as a secret boss, and I guess that is the start of the Marvel vs. Capcom series, because that's Wolverine versus Akuma. And I guess people back in the day were like, "Yo, this is sick, like, we're actually able to fight Akuma with, like, Spooderman and shit." Okay, maybe not X-Men characters, but it was like, it was a taste of Master Gen. Oh, okay, I'll read it. What do you want with me, Akuma? Your defeat. I think not!
Round one, fight!
It took a while. Well, actually, I believe after that, they made Capcom made X-Men versus Street Fighter. So it wasn't like Marvel vs. Capcom immediately. It was a slow progression too there. But in my opinion, if Akuma wasn't in that X-Men game, then we probably would have never had X-Men versus Street Fighter. Which eventually leads to Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Which then eventually leads to Marvel versus Capcom. So I thank you, Akuma, for bringing the two universes together. Woo! We both fucked up our multi-hit move. This is actually a really cool battle. You would think it's like a battle between Akuma versus Ryu, but no, it's right here. It's a battle between two assassins. That's why I've always loved the Gen versus Akuma fights. Ooh, we did the demon fucking break your neck. Akuma knows some wrestling moves. These grabs that he had were removed for some reason in the 3D games. I guess it's too much animation to make Akuma flip like that. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, not that one. Nice. You fight, you lose, you die. Holy shit. But he'll always be a fan favorite. If I can name the top 3 like characters that have the Shotokan style, which is Hadouken, Tatsumaki, and Fireball, or Hadouken, I would say number 1 is Akuma, number 2 is Sakura, number 3 is Ken. I doubt anyone would disagree with me on there. If you do, you're coping, because no one's gonna put Ryu above any of those 3 characters. You can maybe replace Akuma with Evil Ryu, but those are always going to be the top 3 like Shotos of all time. If you pick Sean or Gouken over them, that's a good pick. So anytime Capcom like makes any of those 3 characters DLC, it's only because they want your money. Motherfucker, not the overhead. Damn, Marth is more simple to understand. And Ice Climbers is who you pick when you just want to piss off your opponent, right? You just do the grab. Wait, 7 seconds? 7 seconds for what? What's gonna happen? I've never seen this move! No! Oh, that's a cool move. 7 seconds and then you get dizzy? Also close to getting the Raging Demon there. Ancient Words of Wisdom? You suck. Please, Gen, I need you to come back into the series. You actually were funny as shit and actually posed a threat. God damn it. Oh, I think Akuma has a dive kick that I haven't done in a while. He's channeling his inner, what's his name, Shao Kahn? I think Shao Kahn from MK2 still might be my favorite boss of all time. it's kind of hard to top a boss that literally like taunts and literally points at the screen and tells you, you suck. It's official, you suck. Don't make me laugh. It's funny, when they were making this character, he had like little to no lore, and then eventually, basically every Shoto in the series is tied to Akuma because of the lore. For example, when they were making this character in Street Fighter 2, the story was he's a Japanese man who got possessed by a demon. Ooh, I got a good punch on you, and that was it. Like, okay, and the thing is, like, that's pretty good. Like, you don't really, at least back then for Street Fighter 2, you didn't really need a huge story for fighting games. So just telling us this evil character has a demon in him, and that's why he can do the shit he does, like, okay, I guess. But over time, they were like, no, let's actually like make him fit into the story, and give him more importance. So he became the brother to Ken and Ryu's master. And he's also the one that killed Ken and Ryu's master. So that kind of gives Ryu and Ken a reason to like go search him out and fight him. Not just, you're a bad guy, we gotta fight you. It's like, oh, you killed our master, we gotta avenge him. So, I don't know, even more stereotypical or less. So why is the Raging Demon cool? Because it's hard to do. It's hard to land, but when you do, the screen goes black, you get the I finished Akuma, you have won. And then you just get the cool badass pose with the come on, just a little closer. What? He knew. He's gone. Where'd he go? Oh, is this the lore one? I think this is the lore ending. Where the opponents have challenged me again, Bison. Ryu. Oh, we don't see Gotetsu? Maybe this world is not as weak as I thought. I could live in this mortal place and perfect my killing. I will be next. To die! Ha 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 ha! And you know, that's Akuma's whole thing. He's trying to find an opponent that can be strong enough to kill him, and considering he's still alive, he hasn't been able to find that, sadly. Which is why his whole deal is to try and get the darkness to come out of Ryu, because if Ryu turns evil Ryu, then he basically becomes as strong as Akuma, and then Akuma's like, yes, finally, a fight to the death that I can have, so. He's interesting, and then, I don't know, the more you learn about him, you're just like, okay, he's just there. He's not like trying to take over the world, he's not trying to save it, he's just waiting for someone to kill him. that's all he's just waiting for. So if I can make some predictions for Street Fighter 6's story, considering he has old gray hair, he's gonna be like, bruh, I've been waiting for like fucking 20 years for someone to kill me and no one's killed me yet, so fuck it. I'm just gonna chill. I don't know if Akuma's in this one, I think it might be Reverse Strike. I think, no, he should be in this one. Pride. Literally. Literally. Like, granted, and this could be considered non-canon, but a lot more, you get a lot more story and history of not just Akuma, but all these characters in the manga or Udon comics, which I do actually own a couple of them. I even own the Akuma Origins one. And one thing I did enjoy from that book was Akuma, once he like, I'll touch upon his origins in a bit, but once he's like the character we know and love, he kind of just like lives in a mountain, just meditating all day long. And what usually happens is fighters hear about this Akuma person, and they're like, yo, we're gonna climb your mountain, and we're gonna fight you. And then he just, like, beats them up. But because he lives on the mountain and he is still somewhat human, he also needs to eat. So he's kind of like, yo, I'll fight you, but you gotta like offer me something for me to even like give you the pleasure of this battle. So people go up there with like baskets of food and shit just to get a chance of like fighting him. So I think it's kind of cute and funny. He's like, I'll fight you to the death, but you have like some bread because I'm like starving here. Okay. What do you have? I like this one a lot. He hardly has this one. Ooh, Dudley, London. Please come back, Dudley. I think they remake this level in Street Fighter 6. It's just from a different angle and it's at nighttime. But what is an Akuma? The funny thing is Akuma in Japanese means like demon. And his Japanese name is Gouki, which also means demon. So I think he was kind of like destined to be a demon just because he was named demon. So there is that. But Akuma, when he was young, Akuma and his brother went to go learn how to become fighters. From a guy named Gotetsu, a man who would have prayer beads. That's not gonna come into play later. That's sick. I do like the Third Strike version a bit better, and when I do it, you'll probably see why. But it is cool. It zooms into the kanji and goes on fire. And if you're wondering what that Japanese symbol on his back means, it means heaven or 10. We kind of just go with the heaven interpretation. Kind of like you're going to heaven, you're dying. And if you're wondering what's happening when Akuma does that move, he's basically like fucking you up a lot. He usually has a saying before he does it called Ishun Sengeki, which translates to one blink, 1,000 defeats. So it kind of was, oh fuck, assume that when the screen goes black, he just hits you 1,000 times, and you just get fucked up like that. Even though it says 15 hits, you just assume it's 1,000. And some of the comics have tried to show what happens when the screen goes black, but I won't lie, I actually don't like when the game shows what happens when the screen goes black. For me, imagining what's happening is more gruesome than actually showing you what happens. He basically does. In Street Fighter 5, it actually does show what happens, and while it's going black, he is giving you like 1,000 punches all across your body, and it's really fucking cool. Apparently, they changed how that is in 6, so we're gonna see how that looks. It's easier to do it in here compared to the last game. I guess the buffer window was extended a bit. The power of my fist holds no weakness. Grovel in your despair. Anyways, they were young. They were learning from their master a technique called Assassin's Fist. Atsatsuken. It is. It literally is. And they were doing pretty good. Except Gouki, I'm gonna use more manga and Assassin's Fist, the movie lore. But Gouki is like, yo, like, these techniques are good, but like, you're not showing me all, everything this style has to offer. And the master was like, yeah, that's because, like, this technique is a deadly art, and if you, like, master all of it, you will, like, fall into darkness. So the master was like, why don't we just remove, like, the bad parts of this style and just do the good parts? And Akuma's like, weak! I need to learn everything! So he kept on learning everything about that style, and, well, it slowly started opening the darkness towards him. And the darkness gives you incredible power, but also makes you lose your humanity, so... Akuma, Gouki, became a half-demon at that point. So then he's like, yo, master, look how powerful I am. And then the master's like, yo, you're not supposed to, like, turn to the dark side. So now I have to kill you, student. And Akuma's like, let's have a fight to the death and see what happens. And then, well, thanks for subscribing, Alex Fortnite King. How you doing? And then he did that move to his master, and then he killed his master. And then he took off his master's prayer beads and then put him on his body. So, yeah, the prayer beads that Akuma's known for, they're actually his master's. But I guess, considering he killed his own master, I guess he's the master now? And now you know why he's the master of Fist. Gouki and his brother was like, yo, you turned to the dark side, no! Fight me! And Akuma's like, you're too weak, I'm never gonna fight you. And Akuma just went to his mountain and just lived his own life. Until one day he learned that his brother was training 2 new students in the style that they both learned when they were growing up. And one of the students is channeling the dark energy. Uh-oh. And then Akuma's like, yo, I gotta meet this character. And then I gotta bring out the darkness within him. So then I can have a fight to the death! And that person's name was Ryu. Obviously a couple things missing here and there, but... Oh, you literally ran into that. That's basically the whole story of Akuma, the past, and why he keeps on seeking out Ryu. My name is Akuma, the Supreme Master of the Fist. Aw, oh, fuck, I can't parry. Damn it. And what's Akuma's lore in the Marvel vs. Capcom games? He's trying to find strong people, so he's like, yo, Wolverine, let's fight. I do like some of the quotes he has to the characters in MVC3, which we'll most likely play tomorrow. We'll play the 3D Akuma games tomorrow, but I believe he does tell the Incredible Hulk, after he beats him in a fight, that if he actually wants to beat Akuma, he has to give in to his rage. And I could see that. Like, it's funny, you think Akuma's like the scariest, like, villain of all time, but he's actually just a character that just wants you to be better. I like that move so much. The helicopter into the sky. Oh, I haven't even done his taunt. METSU. Destruction.
You can't escape.
You can't escape. But yeah, technically Akuma is half human, half demon. If he actually, like, used the full power of the Satsu no Hado, then he would be a full demon. And if you ever wondered how Akuma would look like as a full demon, Street Fighter 4 answered that question with Oni. Oni is what Akuma turns into if he goes into full power mode. And, yeah, Oni is a pretty badass character. Now I know they didn't remove his demon flip in this game, I just gotta remember what motion it is. Ah, fuck it, kill him.
You win.
Ryu, I've come to challenge you! What? Who are you? Bruh. This is... Sean's as dumb as the police in SA2. Why is Sonic attacking all the police officers? Like, bruh. You look at this fucking beast and you're like, Ryu? Goddamn, Sean. You really walked into this battle. I do like Sean's tornado kick. And his fucking... spike uppercut he stole from Spider-Man. Oh, fuck. Not to show you cheddar.
Round 2. Fight.
If anything, I want the story of Street Fighter 6 to be Akuma goes up to Ryu, and Akuma gets mad at Ryu because Ryu stole Akuma's shoes. Akuma's technically the only, like, character in, like, D that wears shoes, funny enough, or sandals. Yeah, that's a hard one to land if you miss. Show you shadow. No! A master of the sandals. Hey, look, Sean beat Akuma. I must learn more. Where's Ken? Oh yeah, you get to see Akuma's defeating pose. And if you're wondering, yo, when did Akuma turn into Reptile? He's always been Reptile. No, funny enough, I believe they had to censor that in the American release of this game. The Japanese version of this game, when you lose, the green is replaced with red. So, probably the most gruesome Akuma like win pose or lose pose, if you think about it, is just like fucking bloody, bleeding, spitting blood all over the place. Granted, I could say all of Street Fighter 3's like losing screens are pretty brutal, where all the characters like super fucked up. Now let's go with METSU Gouki. That's my favorite one. What? I guess we don't fight Sean anymore. He's an alien! I mean, his blood could, like, in a different universe or whatever, his blood could be green and it wouldn't affect me. I would just be like, oh, that's what Demon's blood is, green or something. Then again, this isn't Resident Evil. I don't need my Street Fighter games to be super bloody. Not the reflector. I was gonna say, how did he just jump in and smack me? But then I was crouching low, so... The question I have right now is, do we get to fight Sean again or not? Because he was like a secret boss. Just trying to think if I missed out anything with Akuma. I think the first time I really got introduced to the character, I've seen him before, but the first time I'm like, yo, who's this character and I want to learn more about him, was in Street Fighter 4. And I just thought it was so cool how, like, he's like, I'm so raw, I don't need these, like, fighting gloves that he has in this game, which I will say I don't like. He uses rope. He uses rope, I do like the rope on his belt here, but he uses rope for his, like, gloves in Street Fighter 4. I can't remember if he has the rope in 5 and... Well, I haven't seen him in 6, or I can't remember what he has in 6, but... I do like the rope as, like, his gloves. I went raw. I guess we don't fight Sean again.
Round 1. Fight.
Funny enough, this looks like a stage from Street Fighter 5. Akuma can't have red blood. Everyone else can have red blood.
Round 2. Fight.
Of course. Not the bullshit, not the bullshit! METSU. He's a cheap character, that's why I lost. Hey, the one with the weak moves. Are you still alive? Damn.
Select your character. Select.
I guess Sean is a secret boss fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I guess I haven't talked about the weird Akuma lore. So, bro, let me. Oh, I don't have enough meter to do Raging Demon. I'm like, why isn't it letting me? GG. Also, well, no. I was gonna say, is there a manual grab button in this game, or is that in the next game? But, a lot of people back in the day were like, okay, is there a connection between Akuma and Ryu? Because they both can go evil. Like, Akuma is evil, right? But evil Ryu can't turn into evil Ryu, and he can't get the Shungoku Satsu. So it's like, what's the connection between the two characters? And for a long while, it was kind of insinuated that Akuma was Ryu's dad. Alright, I'm just gonna have a rule right here. If you're gonna use FGC terms, you better explain them to the audience, alright? Also, I'm gonna shoot him with a Hadouken. Oh, I have the Shoryuken one instead. I think it was a movie called Street Fighter Alpha Generations, which kind of started that whole confusing lore bit. Because it shows a young Akuma and his brother Goken training under Gotetsu. And Akuma, well, when he's a human, he kind of like gets with a woman there. And then that woman becomes pregnant, so it kind of... Thank you. Okay. You see? So if anyone's wondering what whiffing... Well, actually... When, you say, I think whiffing your normal bills meter, pressing buttons in this fighting game will build up your super meter. So, if you're ever watching people play this game and you're like, why are they across the map going it's because they're building meter, so it's actually like a high skill type of thing to do. So, I'll thank you for that before. There's also another Street Fighter movie where Ryu confronts Akuma, and then Ryu's like, "Did you have a son, Akuma?" And Akuma just doesn't answer, he just keeps on walking forward. What do I think? As much as it would make sense for Gouki Akuma to be Ryu's father, I also don't like I don't know, what is it, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker comparison. Yeah, the one with Shun is where that scene comes from. But the movie where Gouki as a human gets someone pregnant, and then he turns into a demon, which then kind of insinuates that the baby's gonna have the power of demon as well, is Street Fighter Alpha Generations. Which which inspired the live-action movie a lot, funny enough. I think one of my favorite quotes from the movies that Akuma has is in a movie that's just a comic book. Like it's a 60-minute, like, I guess, comic, like the pages turn, but you actually have voice actors for the comics. Either way, at the end of the movie, Akuma shows up. He's like, Ryu, let's fight. And Ryu's like, I'm not gonna fight you. You're fucking crazy and strong. And then out of nowhere, Sakura's been trying to follow Ryu for a long time because she wants Ryu to be her master, right? And then she's like, Ryu-san, I've been trying to find you for a long time. And Ryu's like, what are you doing here? Get out! Akuma's here, I gotta fight him! And she's like, I don't run from any battles. What, this guy? He doesn't seem like a threat. Look, I'll prove how much I'm dedicated and loyal to you, Ryu. I'll fight him right now. And she literally just runs up to Akuma and like tries to punch Akuma, and Akuma just goes psh, and like sends her across the map. The funny thing is, okay, fuck you. Akuma was actually impressed by that. He's like, even this weakling who knows she can't defeat me strikes at me, while you're just fucking being a bitch. And I was like, damn. That's both a compliment and a diss.
Your character. Select your super art.
Also, I gotta kill Yun.
Round 1. Fight.
Although the sad thing is, Akuma probably has just as many losses under his belt as well. I also, the cute thing of that, of the movie I'm referencing is when Ryu ran over to Sakura to check up on her, she was bleeding from her forehead, and this was in the Alpha Days, so this is when Ryu had the white gi. Ryu rips a part of his shirt off and then like ties it on her head to like stop the bleeding, which kind of insinuates or gives you an origin for Sakura's white headband. And I'm like, yo, that's really good. It parallels how Ryu got his headband from Ken when he was bleeding from his head. Well, yeah, let's see. Technically, Akuma's not in Street Fighter 2, like lore-wise, so he doesn't really kill Bison. We just saw he wins against Gen, but he doesn't kill him. And if you're wondering why Akuma didn't kill Gen there, kind of like the Predator, Akuma sensed that something was off with Gen, and he's like, bro, I can't kill you now. You're not at your full strength. You got like cancer or some shit. Actually, I believe Gen was dying of leukemia, so that's why he's like, bro, you're gonna die. I'm just gonna let you live for a little bit. Although, funny enough, I do have a comic book called Akuma vs. Hell, and Akuma does have one last final match with Gen in Hell, and Gen actually defeats Akuma in there. Defeats might be loose of a word. Gen sends Akuma to like the Shadow Realm, and he's like, well, I guess I won this match because like you're not in Hell anymore. You're just like in a different dimension. So we'll see you. We'll see you never, because you're never gonna be strong enough to break out of that dimension, right? And then the last panel of the comic is Akuma breaking out of that dimension, when he has like this full like white-haired look, the same look that he has in Street Fighter 6, interestingly enough. But as cool as the Shangoku Satsu or Raging Demon move is, it doesn't always kill. So I should probably explain that a bit more. Whenever Akuma does that move, it's always a kill, because he's basically destroying your soul. So the question comes to play, what happens when you do the move against something that doesn't have a soul? And the answer is, it just doesn't kill him. Akuma did the Raging Demon to Seth, a robot in Street Fighter 4, and Seth was able to survive it. Heck, I believe there's actually a... I could be wrong, but I think there was a death battle between Akuma and Shao Kahn. And unless I'm mistaken, I believe Shao Kahn won, because even though Raging Demon's good, Shao Kahn has like thousands of souls, so it's like... Well, what happens when you have more than one soul? Well, I guess it's not going to kill you then, right? It's a cool move, but lore-wise, it really isn't that strong. Especially when Ryu and Ken thought that Akuma killed their master with the move. It actually didn't kill him. It just put him into like a comatose state. Gouken was in a coma for like, I want to say 5+ years, and then he woke up and he's like, oh, that was a hit. Every single fucking time. Bullshit! Gouki. There's a reason this fucking character is bullshit.
Select your character. Select. Fight. Round 1. Fight.
Okay, this game didn't have manual grabs, you just had to press punch. Not with the fucking taunt. Funny enough, I believe Akuma's taunt actually does make him stronger. I mean, in a perfect world, they should come back. I don't see why they wouldn't come back. It's not like, if I'm not gonna be a troll, it's not like Jamie replaced Yin and Yang, right? Like, even though I don't, in my heart, it never will be, you could say Lily replaced T-Hawk, right? She's basically T-Hawk, even though in my mind she isn't. Jamie isn't Yin or Yang. Do they have similar moves? Yeah, but he's not Yin and Yang, so therefore he can come. They can come back. It's like saying Ed replaced Dudley. It's like he replaced him as a boxer, doesn't replace him as a character. That air fireball should have connected with you, motherfucker. Thank God. One thing I liked about the 2D games more than 3D, when you do the Shangoku Satsu, the body on the ground is just still, just dead, just laying still. In the 3D games, I guess to like not make it gruesome, you see the characters breathing on the ground to tell you that they're still alive, but I liked it better when they were dead. Akuma versus the Illuminati! The story everyone wanted, right? Remember when the Illuminati were part of the Street Fighter lore? Street Fighter 6 definitely doesn't. Fool! I don't know what that roll move does with Akuma. Nice. 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 No! I'll give you that one. Wasn't there a Street Fighter that didn't have a KO appear after the Raging Demon and to insinuate the opponent just died? Yeah. Can't remember which that one is, but it most likely is one of the 2D games. Like, that's what I love about the Raging Demon. Like, you do it, just shoo, and then just silence. It's like, damn, that's kind of scary. Even if Street Fighter 6 is the greatest of all time, Raging Demon as said by people on YouTube. The fact that the music will keep on playing afterwards and the person will be on the ground breathing won't make it as gruesome as the earlier interpretations, at least for me. No! The funny thing is he should be using... Oh, okay. I was gonna say he should have used Resurrection. Your power fails to even graze my fist. Ah, fuck me. Ryu, it's time to show me your full power unleashed. Malicious intent is never the true way of the warrior, Akuma.
Round 1. Fight.
At this point of the story, Ryu doesn't have any evil in him. He got rid of it. So Akuma's like, fuck it. If you're not going to turn evil and give me a fight to the death, then show me your full strength of good then. And Ryu fucks him up. So. I guess the moral of the story is if a demon man wants you to turn into a demon so you can give him a satisfying fight to the death, just be good, and then you can actually give him a better battle that way. That's literally the story between Ryu and Akuma if you think about it. Fuck. It would be funny if Akuma's story, or, no, it would be sad, but I would laugh. If Akuma's story now went from like, damn, Ryu's not gonna turn evil, I can't have my fight to my death. Hey Ken, I see you're down on the dumps. Why don't you turn evil for me, and then we can have a fight to the death. I hope the story doesn't go that route, but Akuma wants that fight, and there's only a few people that can turn evil. The people that can turn evil are the people that use the fighting style that he does. So. If it's not Ken, he's gonna go looking for it from Dan, Sean, or fucking Sakura. It's funny because Street Fighter 6 Akuma is supposed to be beast-like and stronger than ever, so it doesn't make sense why his Raging Demon doesn't kill, but his weaker ones do. I mean... Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I started noticing how much I dislike the 3D Raging Demons since Cross Tekken and MVC3. Right, very nice background. Ryu's like, yo, I'm a master now? I've won so many tournaments? I'm just gonna chill with the ladies.
You win.
February 11th, 1990X, PM, 6:30, Australia, Ayers Rock. The Fist of the Master, or the Master of the Fist. Behold! Hiya! he Raging Demon the rock. The ultimate technique, Kongu Koretsuata. The might of the heavens resides in my fist. Humans, all walks of life, it begins with the power of my savage attack. I'll say you get more story from that than you do in Third Strike. If you've ever wondered what happens if a Raging Demon clashes with another Raging Demon, they kind of cancel each other out. So. It's a cool animation you see in Alpha 3 if Evil Ryu fights Akuma. Before they fight, they have a unique animation where they both do the slide to each other. The screen goes white. You see the multi-hits go... And then, like, lightning breaks them apart and they go... Ugh! So they're so strong. That attack is so strong that they, like, cancel each other out. Yeah, and I guess that's technically how the clash would look like in 3D. Even though technically Evil Ryu lost that clash at the end, but... That is how the clash would look like in 3D. Is there anything else out there? Probably not. So, if anyone's gonna be like, alright, TLDR, why do people like Akuma? He's a cooler version of Ryu and Ken. That's why people like Akuma. He can shoot air fireballs, he has a super that's cool as shit. Devastating, high damage. But, yeah. Have you ever thought about playing Friday Night? Funkin', you should try something 2 mods if you haven't. My brother plays that game. I can't play because it's only a PC game, so that's a sad place. But, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it. Especially with the, what is it? With the Sonic mod? I don't know, to me, there's many reasons why I like Akuma. Him being top tier or having utility and crazy shit that makes the FGC wet their panties is not one of the reasons. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Sakura's Raging Demon tops all. That little poke is amazing and an amazing reference? What? Sakura doesn't have a... Well, does she have a Raging Demon? I mean, she has a Raging Demon in EX3, but it's not the finger poke.
Are you ready? Go.
I like how in one game update they're like, yo, we gotta make the Raging Demon a little bit better. And it's like, you already made it better. How much more better can you make it? No. In EX, she walks up, giggles, then pokes you, and then your opponent gets sent flying across the screen while you take 90 damage. She does have a Raging Demon in EX, but it's different. She runs up to you. It does like multi-flash hits. Well, it's more so like Skullomania's Raging Demon, where like it freezes and she does poses with you, and then at the end she like does the pose with the cherry blossom falling from the sky. It's technically a Raging Demon because she runs up to you and grabs you, but it's not exactly the RD. Yeah, that would be funny as shit if she actually ran up to you, and then lots of flashes, and then poke at the end. If anything, I think the character that had the Raging Demon after Akuma was Dan, funny enough. Dan's Raging Demon's funny because you gotta do the motions backwards. So instead of doing light punch, forward, light kick, heavy punch, you start off by doing heavy punch, then light kick, then backwards, I believe, and then light punch. It's cute.
Fighters ready. Engage.
One of the best songs, one of the best stages, one of the best characters. I wish this game gave you... Oh, wait. Okay, it does actually tell you the special moves. There we go. I'm like, I know you got a demon flip. This was the game where they changed Akuma's demon flip and only gave him one single grab when he does it. Which, it does look nice. I'm not going to say it's not well animated, it's just... I don't think grabbing the head and flipping them across the map is going to be better than doing 20 million flips in the air and then breaking their head. Ow, 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 ow. Let me grab you! He really doesn't want that grab. Fuck it. Okay, no! Yeah, just kill him, please.
Prepare to strike. Now. Let's go.
Like, out of all the Street Fighter characters, Akuma would be that character you would use whenever you would have the conversation, oh, this character could fight like Goku or something. No other character in Street Fighter, I think, would even be able to compete. Nice. If he killed me with a fucking rose. You fulfilled your purpose in life by allowing me to end it. Also, if you're wondering why he has gray hair, this is the game where Akuma starts to get old. Old! Also, as much as I would love to get my ass kicked by Yun again, well, let's fight characters I wish would be in Street Fighter.
Are you ready? Go.
Hey, how are you doing, Vengeance? We gotta get at least one demon grab in this stream. There we go.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Goddamn that grab range. Two. That's Akuma's combo right there. The light Tatsumaki into the heavy Shoryu. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I want to do that. That looks cool. How come Ryu can't do that? How come Ken? Well, actually, Ken can do that now. Breaking your controller? Well, that's a good game then, right? Weakness is a disease. I am the cure. Some of these lines. Yeah, I was going. I believe you can do that in Street Fighter 3, but yeah, no. To me, the light Tatsumaki into heavy Shoryuken will always be the Akuma combo for me. You gotta do something cool for me to consider it a combo. And doing an uppercut after doing a hurricane kick is cool as shit, considering no one else can do that. Doing a sweep after a hurricane kick? That's boring as shit. You might as well just start off with a sweep. Heck, I haven't even done Demon Palm. That to me is one of Akuma's, well, one of my favorite Akuma moves. I guess he didn't really have it much back in the early games. Oh! The stun, the birdies. Weak.
Are you ready? Go.
I mean, obviously. That's why I said that's why I like it. I don't think I've ever done the sweep combo in 4. I would always see people do it in tournaments, but I'm like, bro, why aren't you just doing heavy shoryu? And I think the reason why people do the sweep after light tatsu instead of a shoryu is because you get more damage or some shit like that. Now I'm like, that's boring. I'm going for the cool shit. Alex should have been more like Alex in this game, and he would have been cooler. But if you're asking me how do I feel about his French fry hair, then I don't care. You can't escape. Real fighters know their true color. Michael Jackson. It is cool they gave his bomber jacket look the costume. Guardians baseball game? Hey, I hope you had a lot of, well, you said you had a lot of fun. Hope you took a lot of pictures. Memories for the future. Ooh, that's cool, I think. Da 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 da! Dead.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice.
Final round. Go.
Are you gonna be the one I use my Raging Demon on? Nice. See, I didn't really get to show it much, but I think I like that one a bit more than the second impact one. Like the second impact, you see the heaven sign on fire, and then you see that. I don't know. I like seeing the heaven sign with Akuma and the fire at the same time. Ah, he has a cool stage. You're not poison.
Go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably death right there. I'm number one. Uh-oh. Okay, I was gonna say, if that doesn't do half damage, then Hugo, come on. Hugo's German, right? If not, then Dutch? I believe he is German. I'm number one.
Welcome Welcome to the world. Yeah, that's what I expected. Are you ready? Go.
Damn. Walked right into that shit. Oof, that was close. For a second I thought that dolphin dive he did was an overhead.
Engage.
I'm trying to best the Valkyrie Queen in God of War and she can kill me with 2 hits? Well, you gotta start playing some Dark Souls, man. You gotta press the dodge button more. I forgot technically Akuma also has a secret move in this game. It's the fuck you, I'm just gonna punch the ground until you die move.
You win.
I wouldn't say it's as cool as the Raging Demon, but I believe it actually does do more damage than the Raging Demon. Uh-oh. Do I fight Guile or Ken?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
I mean, it depends if you consider Shungoku Satsu as a secret super. Like, a secret super is a super that, like, you can't pick. And it's not shown on screen for you, right? It might show in here, but this guide was not a part of Street Fighter 3 when it first came out, so... Yeah, it shows Shungoku Satsu and Kongu Kuretsuzan. So... to do either of those two, you just need your super meter at full. And then you can either pick Raging Demon or the Punch the Ground as either of the two. So I guess in this game, when you see Akuma with full meter, he has 3 supers he can use at once. Or like at any moment, and you just gotta guess which one he's gonna use. Do you jump over him and then he strikes the lightning? Do you stay down and then he grabs you with the Raging Demon? Or do you try to keep away and then he shoots you with a fucking Go-Hado? You try to dodge, keep in mind I'm on the easiest difficulty? Bro, I thought you were playing the game on hard or some shit. Come on, man.
Now.
You can't get your ass kicked by a Valkyrie in God of War? On easy? Granted, I don't know the difficulty in that, but... I don't know nothing about 6, so please don't ruin it for me. That's the spirit, fight fiercely every moment of the battle.
Welcome to the world.
Also, the ground pound in 5 is not the same ground pound in 3. They're 2 different moves. They look the same, but they're 2 different moves. I believe Street Fighter 5 is Seikiya Koretsuka, and in Third Strike it's completely something else. You could say that the Third Strike might be a upgraded version of 5's, but I would say 5 is definitely weaker than 3's. Hey, you take care, okay? And thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope you have an amazing start to your week. Not the chip!
Fighters ready. Engage.
You know, funny enough, and this goes to show how much of a lore whore I am. The move that he does in Street Fighter V is the move he does at the end of Street Fighter 4's arcade mode. Like, if you play Super Street Fighter 4 right now, which I'm gonna go play tomorrow, and you get Akuma's ending, you get like the shortest ending of all time, which is like 5 seconds, where you see like, I don't know, like a big forest, and then the forest just like gets blown up, and then the camera zooms in, and then you see Akuma with the fist on the ground, and then he goes, Seikia Kuretsuka! And back when I first saw that in 2010, I was like, oh my god! That's the move he does in Third Strike! He's gonna like, eventually develop and perfect it like he has in Third Strike. And then Street Fighter V came out, and then he has Seikia Kuretsuka, and I'm like, oh! So the arcade ending in Street Fighter 4 was just a hint or a preview of what Super was going to get in 5? That's boring. It's boring to me because he never uses the move again after 5, so it's like... Well, I haven't seen him in 6, so if he uses it in 6, that's going to be boring as shit, and makes no sense considering... He goes from Seikia Kuretsuka to Lightning Strike to then back to Seikia? Like, that makes no fucking sense at all.
Into the battle. Go for it. Let's go. Prepare to strike. Now. Let's go.
Damn it. That's one thing I've always hated about Akuma Shoryu. Sometimes you'll get 2 hits of it, and then you'll go straight to the sky, and then I'm like, okay, so I'm just dead now.
Welcome to the world.
It usually happens to me more with Akuma than any other character. Like with Ken, it's not like I get the first 2 hits of the... Make those cans of pop go into the air. Holy shit! I forgot he had that move. No! What the fuck?
Final round. Go for it. Let's go.
Oh, the Shinryuken? Right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Time to kill you. Once and for all. Motherfucker, I was gonna chip him out with the ground pound. My fist knows no equal.
Bonus stage. Begin.
You can only tell my parry in this game. We're getting all the good characters today.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Casuals be like, yo, they should put him in the game because, like, he looks cool. FGC be like, but his combos aren't optimal.
Are you ready? Go.
I actually don't know how well Necro fares in the tier list. Considering I've never seen anyone use them, probably not that high. I could be wrong, but I think he might be the first character that can go invisible, kind of like, oh, fuck me. The only thing that can kill Akuma. Another Akuma. But I think he's the first Street Fighter character that can go invisible, kind of like Reptile. You know what, maybe that's why they never brought him back, because he can go invisible. That would be so fucking bullshit. Oh, I would love it. Can't you one-touch him when he transforms? What do you mean?
Final round. Now.
Oh, he was going invisible there. Ooh, that's cool combo. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I see.
We gotta get vengeance for what happened last time.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Although I gotta go warm up my coffee, so BRB. I'll leave you with some music while I go do that. Alright, let's continue and see what we do. I do want to use Akuma and Turbo, but bruh, I don't think I can even unlock him in it. Actually, if anything, one thing I wanted to see, which probably is going to make the whole playthrough redundant. 3, 2, 2. Okay, that's good. A little part of me did really want Akuma to be announced for Multiverses. I think that would have been a crazy week if that was the case. No, you do. It's just the secret input is bullshit. I was mashing DP so much there. Whatever.
Are you ready? Go.
Ooh! Damn! Nice one. Ooh! Really went for it.
Final round. Go for it.
I guess too early. Yeesh. Nice one.
You lose. Welcome to the world of WAHOO. Prepare for battle. That's what I expected. Prepare to strike. Now.
Woo! We did it. Nice.
Let's go.
I guess you could say the comics,
Now.
but that would be like saying the Canadian lumberjack is referenced in the Blanca comic book before she's in Street Fighter 6, right? Like, it really depends. If you mean like in video games, probably not. But if she was referenced elsewhere, then yeah, Laura has been referenced a lot before she was in Street Fighter 5 in the comics. Now, did they know that lore back when they were developing Sean? Probably not, but doubt they had the lore for most of these characters when they were making them back in the day. Remember, Akuma first started off as a man possessed by a demon, so sometimes lore changes are good in the long run. I can only imagine if Akuma stayed the same, we would be excited for a guy with like no story. Granted, you could say he has no story in 6, but at least he's more connected to characters like Ryu than before when he was connected to no character, right? Oh, I love this song so much. Do 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 do. Nice.
Are you ready? Go.
Also, apparently Ryu lost his bag from third strike in 6 for some reason. I think the only time I've ever seen 3D Ryu holding his bag is in Cross Tekken. Fuck. Okay.
You lose. Welcome to the world. I got the best reason. Prepare to strike. Now.
And even then it's only cutscenes, but it still counts. It's like asking the animators to give Sakura's dance in 3D in a Street Fighter game. They're like, what? No, that takes work. Why don't we just, like, give her some random shit that she does instead of the stuff that you, like, want?
Prepare to strike. Now.
I'm not even gonna give them credit if they fucking make the dance in 3D in 6, just because it's the obvious choice at this point in time. It's the only thing she hasn't done in 3D yet. If anything, it's kind of sad that A, EX3 did the dance in 3D before Capcom did, and B, Fortnite did the dance in 3D before Capcom did, so... That's 2 strikes against Capcom. Ah! Unless I'm wrong, the only 3D game she has this way is in EX3, which is the first time I've ever seen it, and I'm like, yo, that's cool. So probably why it's a bit more iconic and nostalgic for me. And in I literally just forgot. The other one I talked about. Oh, Fortnite. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter. Well, I got to be prepared for battle.
Probably have some modern Sakura fans who are probably like, what's this stupid emote that she has in Fortnite? I've never seen her do that. And technically, they're not wrong. You'd be like, why is she doing this? Why isn't she doing her Street Fighter 5 dance? Fucking noise. Maya! That's what I was trying to do, but whatever.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Yeah. It's technically a new animation, and you know what? I'll take a new animation over something I've seen before. Shameful.
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy DNA.
Prepare to strike. Now!
Let's go.
Fuck! Frame one fucking lariat.
For your master.
Are you ready? Go!
I don't know, if I gotta think of all the Street Fighter bosses in the series, which one would probably be the worst? It's either a tie between, if Nikali counts, then Nikali is the worst boss in the whole entire series. If Nikali doesn't count, then it would be JP. Now, I'm not here talking about favorites, what you like about them, I'm talking about them as bosses. And for me, a Street Fighter boss has to be bullshit, cheap, and unfair. And at least, unfortunately for me, I don't see that in JP. Now, he is that when a real player actually uses him, but when the CPU uses him, nah. Like, JP CPU is not as hard as Gil CPU, is what I'm trying to say. But if we compare JP CPU to Nikali CPU, then yeah, Nikali's the worst. He's dumb as shit. Always just wakes up the APs. Because, like, at least for me, Sagat Street Fighter 1, is he tough and bullshit? No, but the controls make it a bullshit fight. Bison Street Fighter 2? Oh, heavy bullshit. Bison Alpha? I guess it depends which character you are, but also bullshit. Oh, you know what? Seth could count. Before he was annoying as shit, but now he's kind of easy to fight, so... The tough thing is, like, I don't really see Nikali as the boss of 5, because I see... There's like 3 other bosses that could take that mantle, right? You have Akuma, you have Gil, and to me, the real boss of Street Fighter 5 is, G. He's the only one that counts as a secret boss fight. Shit, I'm not even talking about World Tour. If anything, World Tour GP is probably him at his strongest. Because if you didn't level up your character to that level to be able to fight him, he is a boss fight at that point. Like, granted, I doubt anyone else fought him like this, but Avatar level 1 versus JP at that point in time, you are fucked. The only way you're gonna win is if you have a million fucking recovery drinks. But yeah, like, you're like equal level to JP at that point? No, not really a problem. Like, fucking Bosch was more of a boss fight than JP at that, in that game. But that would assume I'm seeing World Tour as like the main arcade mode, right? And that's when technically you could say, and this is not a good thing in my eyes, you could say Street Fighter 6 technically doesn't have a boss, and you are right. I just kept losing him on grab on him? Well, fuck. Like, every character you use in this game, you're always going to end up with Gil. So, he is the final boss, right? But in 6, every character you use does end up with a different boss at the end, right? I think the only person that has JP as a final boss is fucking Ken and maybe Kimberly. Maybe Ken. Not everyone has them as a final boss, is what I'm trying to say. Well, everyone you do use in arcade mode in Street Fighter V, the final boss is always M. Bison. Yeah, Bosch gave me a tougher time than JP. So that's why I don't see JP as the real boss of the game. I'm gonna treat Street Fighter 6 like Street Fighter 5, where it's just missing a boss, and the boss will come in season 3 or 4. I will say I actually don't know who the boss is. Well, I don't know who the true boss of Street Fighter V is. I want to say it's Bison, but it could easily be G as well. Nice. METSU! Goes uncle. Love that shit so much. Eat the cheese!
Are you ready? Go!
We'll talk about it more tomorrow, but I do think it is cute that this was also the month that people finally were able to put in Akuma in Resident Evil 2. If you know how Akuma connects to Resident Evil 2, then you're a real fan. That's all I can say. Not a Destructor fan, like a real Street Fighter Resident Evil fan. Fuck me! Resurrection. No! He didn't even touch me! Look at that hitbox.
Kneel before your master. Final round. Engage.
That's true, but Gil can only replenish his health if he has meter, no? I mean, you're not wrong, but... Shit, I don't even think Necalli was the real final boss of... I don't even think Necalli was ever a boss. Because Day 1 Street Fighter V had Bison, so he was always the boss from the beginning. And if I ever want to, like, validate my theory, all I have to do is just remember the fucking survival mode. Who's the last person you fight in survival but Bison? Fuck me, GG. So yeah, Bison is the final boss of Street Fighter V, I guess. Gil's just the warm-up before you actually fight him in Third Strike or whatever.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter Racing. Are you ready? Go!
Nice. Nice. I will say that's probably the only, well, one of the cool things I won't be able to do in 6. I won't be able to just pressure the fuck out of my opponent into the corner and then chip them out with a Misatsuko Hado. I wouldn't really consider Urien a boss character. You're not wrong. Like, out of all the games, I do think 5 has the most, like, villains. If he has a secret fight in arcade mode, then yes. If not, then no. like, technically Gouki, Akuma, Oni, and Evil Ryu are secret bosses in Street Fighter 4, so to me they would be like secret bosses. Yeah, kind of hard to resurrect after do that, right?
You win.
This is the Deep Sea 3000, 150 meters to destination. We're expected to reach the observation point in approximately 40 seconds. University of United States. Confers visual contact with ship. Switching to phase 3 over. What? Is that a man? No, it can't be. This can't be happening. Yo, did Akuma predict the Titan, like, Titanic disaster? Now, I don't know if he's ever done that move in any of the games. I always assume it's the Tatsumaki kick he does go into the air, but I could be wrong about that.
We await your return,
Warrior. Ah, yes. D's and E's. My favorite grades. Yay! Shut up. Alright, let's see Alpha 3, and then we'll see if we can do Street Fighter 2. And then I guess we finish all of Akuma's games in this game. I don't know why I don't like Alpha 3. Like, it's Alpha 2 but more, but I guess funny enough, it's kind of like Street Fighter 6, where like
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
the music really ruined the rest of the game.
Select your character. Select your fighting style.
Akuma, the supreme master of the fist. This lone warrior is a wanderer, shrouded with evil intent. He searches for challengers with enough potential to kill. Just playground.
Ready, fighters.
Random playground.
Go for it, man.
Oh, that's because Maki's never really been a Street Fighter character, though. I always found it weird people wanted her when, like, I'm like, which Street Fighter game is she from? I think she's usable in, like, maybe the Game Boy Advance version of Alpha 3. I believe that's the only way you can also use Fate Long and 2 other characters. Ingrid's another one of them, but I don't know. Well, maybe when Capcom actually makes her a character, then I'll be excited when she returns. That's like me saying, yo, when is Violent Ken gonna come back? He's in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the final challengers, why can't I have him back? It's like, that's technically a new character added to an old game. To challenge me is to respect chaos and to respect death.
Sharpen your fangs. It's not the end.
The light punch. Shoot the fireball. Okay, there we go. Nice. Shall I dismember you to the midstreet, your weakness? Damn. Akuma plays Dead Space.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
I'm starting to realize all of Blanca's stages have always been the same fucking level. Just a different angle. The fucking snake is even in this level too. God damn it. I mean, when you hit gold, it's kind of hard to go to a different mining spot, right? Just gotta keep on going back to the same old well. At least 5 has more people in the background. Snake, tree, jungle, and a hut. Although, if I gotta be fair, this is technically before Street Fighter 2, so I guess this is when everyone saw Blanca as a monster, so they just left him alone, which is why he's alone. You even have the bananas on the top left! Whatever. Granted, I even stated this a while ago, but it seems like Blanca Stage in 6 was always meant to be a remake, or like, yeah, a remake of old levels. Are those fish or clothes hanging? I think the yellow thing is a blanket, and then the gray stuff is fish. Look how fucking big that thing is. That's my favorite crew.
Nobody blink. Triumph or die.
A lot of people are... No. Sodom! A character I'm never gonna see again. Nice. I mean, not wrong. You can also dress up as Sakura, therefore we don't need her in the game, right?
Go for broke.
The super nice. If you're not merciless, your soul will be slaughtered. I think when Akuma did the Raging Demon to Bison, it just destroyed the body, but Bison just went into another one. The Master of Fists! You must be Akuma! Fight with me now. Show me your evil intent. Your moves are nothing to me! Face the Legend of Muay Thai. Don't talk, just fight! That's how I like to play my video games. Just stop yapping and start playing. Let's see if we can kill him with the super cool grab. Or we'll just drop kick him. Yes! That's always been my favorite Akuma grab of all time, and I'm so mad that they removed it. I think he goes a bit more excessive in SN versus SNK2, where he just keeps on flipping in the air and then drops, but that ridiculous grab that he does is one of my favorite animations from Akuma. Damn it. Yeah, like when he does that in SNK, like it literally goes up in the air. Oh. It's time for you to experience 1,000,000 deaths in an instant. I guess this was back when the Shangoku Satsu did 1,000,000 hits and not 1,000. Huh. Never seen this level before. It actually does look a lot like the SF6 level. Just put a fence. Ooh, I love that. That was a combo? What? The light punch into the Hadouken? That's some bullshit right there. Go for it, man. That barely did any damage. That shape, you can't do that. You can only destroy the first hit out of that 3-hit fireball. The second, the other 2 hits should connect with you. Oh! GG, GG. I don't know. All I know is it seems like Akuma might have the most health in Alpha 3 compared to any other game I've played. That shit was always so cool, breaking their guard. Probably.
Hey, come on! Stand up! Face it straight!
I'll take it. I was trying to do an air Mentos Gohado, but I guess he knocked me out of it. Yeah, tomorrow, if we have enough time, well, 100% I will be playing Street Fighter 4. And if we have enough time afterwards, we'll see if we play some Street Fighter 5 Akuma and Tekken 7 Akuma. And then I think the update's on Wednesday, so I'll get that ready. We'll max them out in World Tour, we'll use them in arcade mode, and then that should be it.
You win! That's enough!
You're permanently crippled. Accept your defeat.
You did a great job, Street.
Considering I might just use them for that one stream only, I might just rent them. Everything I need Akuma for, I can do it in less than an hour. I don't need to buy them for World Tour, so if anything, we start off with World Tour, we do everything in an hour or two. Then I rent them, we play arcade mode with them, and then we're done with them. Fucking DPD. Haha, broke your claw. Whew! I'll give it that. Fuck you. He's very scary. If you really think about it, before Jury, he was the first like psychopath. I don't know which loading screen you're talking about. The real question is, how many Akuma videos am I going to upload? I usually always do one with a new character, and then that's it. I don't know. Maybe I go crazy and I upload 2 this time. Got lucky there. My name is Guy. I'm the successor of the Bushin style. I'm here for good reason. I cannot allow you to see him. For the sake of Bushin, listen to reason. Your reason will fall before the might of my fist.
Let's party! Go for broke!
Does that actually say Mega Man in the background? Oh, that's sick. You know, some people are like, focus on the game. I am. I'm enjoying it for everything it has to offer. Capcom, how much dick do I have to suck to get a early preview of Akuma? I gotta like chill for you every day? Apparently. I mean, it's not like Street Fighter V didn't do the same shit. I believe when Akuma was first revealed, you could only play him if you were like at Evo or some shit. So you are Akuma, the one shrouded with evil intent. You'll never defeat me as long as my cycle drive exists. To stay in my way is to feed your soul to the jaws of death. You're weak for not relying solely upon your fists.
Hey, come on, stand up. Face it straight.
I will say that is some hot shit coming from the guy who likes to throw air fireballs, though. You need to rely on your fists like me. Okay, okay. It depends which version of the game you're playing. I would say that's more of an open palm than a fist, but you know, maybe anything that you do with your hand is a fist for Akuma, right? Not the Shin Cycle Crusher, GG. GG. The next fight is what's gonna kick my ass. Oh, there's no more? Okay. No! How could I? Ah! I thought I had to fight Ryu. Mesutz! No! The raging demon, its power is unequaled. It is not my fist, but your past sins that will kill you. The more evil your past doings, the more painful your death. I forgot about that. Each victory is a missed opportunity to die. Ha ha ha, mastery of your fist may well mean the same, but don't worry, haha, you shall not be victorious again. Face me now, witness the death of your soul. I like how you don't find out who won that fight until Street Fighter 4. That's some bullshit right there. Gen comes out of nowhere? I mean, Gen's the only person that can rival Akuma. No one has been able to give Akuma a good fight other than Gen, so that's funny. Holy shit. I had to turn that to 1 last time we played. Oh fuck me, we played it on 1 difficulty, yeah. This whole stream was chalked. Hey there, Akuma Street Fighter 6. How you doing? Alright, let's see if we can find a way to unlock this fuck. 3 seconds on Ryu, 3 seconds on T-Hawk, 3 seconds on Gael, 3 seconds on Cammy, and then 1 second on Ryu, and then triple punch start. It might take a while to get this. Ah. Yeah. Like, by themselves, probably not. You probably had that kid that bought Nintendo Power and got the issue of how to unlock Akuma in the arcade. Then they go to the arcade and they're like, yo, let me show you a trick. And then they do something, and then the person they're fighting or the people that are looking at the arcades are like, yo, how did you do that? You gotta teach us. And then they're like, nah. It's the same way people found out about fatalities in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, fuck, it didn't show you how to do fatalities at all. Shit, if it wasn't for like that like demo reel that plays when you don't play a arcade cabinet that shows random fighting and fatalities, yeah, I have a feeling more people learned about fatalities from that demo reel. Although I think the demo reel started with MK3, maybe not 2, so. Am I too slow? Is that what it is? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. 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 1 Mississippi. That should have been it. I'm either going too slow or too fast. It's one or the other. I wonder if the game tells you that Akuma's in here. Or it just doesn't tell you anything. Probably the most annoying video game code I can think of in any fighting game, right? 3 days? I thought it was 2 days. Like, I was under the impression he was gonna, like, launch tonight, but I think he's launching on Wednesday where I live, so. Which is good, it gives me more time to play games I like tomorrow. Hey! Let's save so we don't fucking have to do that again. Although Mexico's probably the worst place you can start for your first match. Oh yeah, now I gotta change my controls to default. There we go. Huh. What the hell are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I probably don't want him to get close to me, otherwise he's gonna do that super. Oh! I win! Fuck you! I'm the best Akuma player of all time! Also, fuck you. That's why I didn't want to get close to him, because I knew he was gonna do that shit to me. Remember when Street Fighter didn't pause the fucking timer when the super went off? Tetris Farns remembers. Now everyone just fucking time scams in fucking modern Street Fighter games now. There's 1 second left, but I'm gonna do this animation that takes like 5 minutes to finish, and then I win. Oh, fuck me. I forgot to save. I forgot to save. Yatta! The strongest woman in the world! What does that mean? Very bad things. If we want to continue using Akuma, we gotta do the code again. And I am not doing the code again. So the way I'm gonna do this is we load the game after every fight, but I forgot to save after killing T-Hawk. Therefore... Mexico! Nice slap. Do 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 do. Nice. Nice combo. Not the infinite. No! Hey, T-Hawk, you're very strong. Not the grab. I mean, that's what the CP always does, right? Fuck me. GG. We're gonna win this, don't worry. Don't worry. That kills, right? It might be a while. Oh, wake up the EPs, they don't come out. I should have saved the game when we killed T-Hawk. Nice. Nice. You could just do one immediately as soon as you finish one? Come on, man. The two worst fights to have for the first fight. T-Hawk or DJ. We'll kill him one day. I'll take it. Maybe it's just time to end the stream, right? Also, I just spam fucking Gozankus. There's no way I'm gonna win this. CPU doesn't know how to deal with this shit. It was working for a bit. How the fuck does that second kick hit me? He just recovers so fucking fast from everything that he does. It's bullshit. Well, did I say I can't use Akuma unless I beat Street Fighter 2? You know what? I'm okay with that. It's Akuma in Street Fighter 6, a game I don't like. It doesn't matter what they do with them. I'm not gonna enjoy them, so. What if we delete the stream so that no one knows that this ever happened? I'm gonna have 12 fucking fights after this? Yeah, no. If I lose here, I end the stream. T-Hawk is pure bullshit. GG, and every time I fucking try to mash DP, the goddamn Go Hadouken comes out. Oh! Every time you see me throw the Hadouken, that should have been a Shoryuken. Again, that should have been a Shoryuken. There we go. Shoryu comes out way too fucking late for my liking. Granted, I guess that's what happens when you mash it out, but yeah. I'm just gonna quit the game and go to bed and play Street Fighter 4 tomorrow, alright? So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction playing Street Fighter very badly, but hey, that's okay because I'm excited for Akuma, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But you're all destroyers, therefore, you are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2024 year. But until next time, have a good one. Wahoo! Also, I will not get better. Shut up. I'll only keep on getting worse. So, if you ever want to see some crap gameplay from yours truly, please like and subscribe. And leave a comment as to what's your favorite part about my shitty gameplay. Is it the wake up DPs? Is it blaming it on the CPU? Or what? What's up? Either way, take care, and until next time, have a good one.